Hello, my people. Welcome back again to the channel. I am coming to you again with prayer, issues about prayer. You may be wondering, why am I so strong or coming to you so often about prayer in recent times? It's because I find that prayer is a necessity. We need to be praying. We really need to be praying. I kept saying, we can't have 24 hours in a day and people can't even take a minute to pray. Now, I want to touch the issue of yawning. Now, many people yawn when they are praying, and it is very interesting. You must agree that you'll be watching a movie for 3 hours and you don't yawn. But when it comes to prayer time, you yawn. I want to suggest to you quickly that something is wrong with that, and though not necessarily so. And if you're interested, and if I'm really so led, I might tell you why I say not necessarily so. But I'm gonna focus on why it is bad in this episode. Now, you've got to change your posture when you realize that you're yawning when you are to pray. Now, I had discussion with people about the issue of yawning, or why people yawn, and I will come to the conclusion that um, people yawn when they're hungry, they yawn when they're tired, yes, and they yawn when they want to sleep. You may want to add a couple more to that, but primarily those are the three reasons why people yawn. I want to suggest to you, yes, that when you find yourself yawning, don't be comfortable with that when you're yawning and it's prayer time. I want to say to you that it is the flesh fighting against the spirit in that scenario. And you need to recognize it. You need to recognize, you can't just, you know, just carry on and say, let me just go and say, what you find yourself doing in situation like that, it's cut the prayer short. Because after yawning starts, what comes next, what usually comes next is sleep. And many of you will say that, my God, say, when you when you went to pray, you were kneeling, and when you check it out, find you did fall asleep, and you not even remember where you had reached in that prayer. May I talk truth? Don't scroll. And you basically just say good night and get up. Well, you'd have lost out there, because you yourself don't even remember what you pray about. I'm just saying to us, you see, as I try to keep this one very, very short, that just know the right posture to pray. If it is that you find yourself yawning whilst praying, change the posture. You can stand and pray. I remember I touched this some time ago that the position may not be the all in all, but I believe bowing before him is it shows adoration. But I'm saying now that if in bowing before God to pray, you find that you're sleeping, walk around. You can pray out loudly. You can also emphasize certain words. You can even say in that prayer when you find yourself yawning, Lord, wake me up. Let me not yawn as I seek your face. You can call those things out. And you need to understand, like I said, and I'm rubbing in this point, that it is a spirit warring against the flesh right there. So the flesh, it's a tussle going on. And look here, a lot of times when you would have had the deliverance, it not come because you yawn while praying and went off to sleep. And that is why we sometimes take a longer time to get answers, because we weren't properly tuned in. I'm out, but I feel like I'm gonna come back to you with the other aspect of this. Please watch it. Too much yawning. Wake up, shake up.